Yo, welcome back to Auto Rage YouTube channel. I'm Ziggy, and by title of the video, we are putting the engine back together. And before we get there, huge shout out Summit Racing for allowing me to go and buy these parts that I'm going to use. Cause y'all know they ain't sponsoring your boy. But anyway, so we're gonna put the crank on, and I got some plastic gauge. So we're gonna check the clearance on the crankshaft bearings and everything. Even though I didn't touch the crankshaft bearings, I mean, I didn't even get the crank polished or anything. I mean, anything sanded, anything like that. But for academic purposes, we're gonna just check the clearance. I mean, I went with standard size bearings, standard size rod bearings, all that GA bearish. I didn't overbore or anything. Same with the rings. It's all standard size because I know for a fact this engine never been touched, so I know the bore size is still standard and all that, yada yada. But let's just get right to it. Alright, so yes, the rear main seal is still in there. Some of the original crank bearings are in there. So what we're gonna do is take those, pop that out, take some lacquer thinner, clean the surface areas, open up. I still got some tape from when I was painting it. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, so open up the new crank bearings, get those cleaned, and yeah, we'll get right to it. Alright, got some lacquer thinner here in this little baby bottle I got. So got my new bearings here. These are Mal, however you gonna call it. Right there. Well, I mean, I guess the part number don't matter because it also depends on whatever. Like I said, these are standard size, not bored or anything. So if you're doing yours, make sure you get whatever size you do. These are them here. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so with your new bearings, want to clean them off, any manufacturing residue or anything on them. So grab a thinner again. Use a rag this time because it was leaving some lint on there, and so we're just gonna use the green rag. I'm gonna clean these up here. Ow. I got a cut on my hand and now some lacquer thinner is getting in there. Alright, let's go install these. Alright, so there's a little, if you focus, little notch there. And you just line that up with the notch in your block. There we go. And just do that for all of them. There we go. Nice and firm in there. And then obviously your fatter one goes into the fatter slot. There. And there goes the bearings. All in there. So now let's come over here. I got the caps that I got to pull the rest of the old bearings out and clean up those surfaces, pull that rear main seal out. So let's do that now. I don't have a workbench and my table is like completely full, so we're just gonna work in the space we got. Here, this is my number 1 bearing here, and this one's already got the bearing out, so. Alright, so now we're going to install the rest of the bearings onto the main caps. I already cleaned them off, both the caps and the bearings. So just like how you did on the block, you just match up the notch. Slide it on there. Simple. See? First time engine builder. Made a mistake. Realized it. So originally, I had, let me make sure I got this here. One sec. So originally, I had this bearing here. This one does not go here. This one goes here with the kind of lip kind of thing on it. That one goes there. So same with on the cap. So set this in here. There we go. There. That goes there. Because this main cap goes there, it has the lip. So make sure you catch that. Almost made a mistake like I did. Okay. Alright, so green. I'm using the green plastic gauge for this. So I'm gonna cut a strip down, lay it on each journal, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. There. Alright, first one's down. It's so hard to see. There you go. So let's get the rest of them, and then we'll put these main caps down and torque them down. Okay, so I got all the plastic gauge on there. I mean, it's so hard to see, I'm sorry. But they are on there. Let's put the caps back on. Careful not to move or mess up the plastic gauge. Okay, now we're going to give all these just a slight tap with a hammer, just to get them seated. Alright, let's torque this down. Alright, so we got a torque wrench here, set to 80 foot-pounds. I already hit this one up, so I'm just going to go in a zigzag pattern. Go here, 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 and go that way. I can't remember how I got this one off because this cap is in the way, but oh well. So let's just go here, finish torquing these things down. Okay, so I got everything torqued down to 85 foot-pounds. I'm going to break it loose and check the plastic gauge. So let's get to that. but this one came out a little bit better. You can kind of see it there. And it looks like, let me make sure I'm on inches. Yeah, I'm on inches. It looks like 0.0001. Then it can go. Okay, so plastic gauge didn't really work out too well. I think I used too much oil on the threads and it seeped down into the down into the main caps and got oil all over the plastic gauge, and they didn't come out too well. But I'm just gonna wipe them off and yeah, wipe all this plastic gauge off. And I'm not gonna redo it again. So I'm gonna pull the crank back off so we can actually put assembly lube all on the caps and everything. So let's get all that. Alrighty. So this is what I'm using. Just some motor assembly grease. Just gonna grease it. Let me go wipe all this oil off. Right. This is. Okay, get a little bit on the thresh bearing. Dirty job. Very dirty. Nice, nice. Alright, let's grease up the main caps. I'll do that. Oh, I think I used a little too much. That'll be okay. Okay, caps back on. Got the last cap with its seals installed. Now it says put a little gasket maker between, I believe it's between here and here. The corners there. Alright, so I'm gonna put a little RTV between the where they're gonna mate there. Get a little close up. Little gasket maker. Up there. God damn, put way too much. I'm gonna put a little bit on the seal here. Alright. All that's pressed in, get these bolts in there and get this thing torqued down. Okay, gotta set the thrust on the crankshaft. So we got to take screwdriver, jam it back here, and push the crankshaft forward. Get a screwdriver back here. Might have to use a pry bar. And try a pry bar. Torque all these down to 20 foot-pounds. I did not have the right size, so I guess we'll start with here. Alright, so that's it for that video, installing the crank. I was gonna put installing the piston rings and the pistons in it, but I think this video is way too long now, so I'm gonna break it up. So that's how you install a crank on a 5.2 Magnum engine. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you need any help or questions on them. And then the next video we'll install the pistons. We'll install the rings on the pistons, and maybe the camshaft, timing chain, oil pump. I don't know. Just all depends on how long the videos will be. But yeah, I'll catch you guys soon.